The Hotshots is going to take this. And he's just tapping it wide from Sam. So Sam can't cross that line at the moment, so he's just going to have to shadow Hamish. Hamish looks at the goal. Look at that from Hamish. It's a beautiful looking shot. Unfortunately, he just pushed it across the face of the goal. Get the game back under play. Here he goes. He's going up towards Minnie. He's left himself some work. He's got Sam Clements going towards him, but Hamish just pulls in behind him. Now Hamish tries to put some speed on. Puts it in front of Minnie. Minnie can't really make the play. Rory makes a play, but puts the ball over his own back line. So now Hamish waits. Will take responsibility for them. He taps it in. He's going to look up, see if he can find a player running for him. There's a couple running. He's going to see if he can reach them. I don't think the shot was what he was hoping for. Didn't quite get the distance. And now he's having another go to move the ball up. Sam Clements trying to put pressure on him. Hamish sends the ball beautifully towards the middle. Luke's just got to tap it. Well played, the Hotshots. They deserve the opening goal. At the top of it, though. And now we have Dr. Dave Bullis. We've got a bit of a match going. It's warming up. The first chucker's always the slowest, and now they're beginning to move. Well played from Dr. Dave Bullis. But Luke Merrick takes him out. It still runs for him, though, on the boards. Charlie Bullis gets the backhand. Can Minnie turn onto it? Yes, she can. Hamish trying to get in behind her. Hamish picks it up behind her. Hamish does really well to keep that ball moving in front of him. Dan Keating coming to move. Try and ride him off. Hamish has a little shot at goal. Hamish waits, gets the second one. And the Hotshots. It doesn't really matter the 30-second bell because we'll play to the end. And Luke trying to pick it up, but Dave Bullis hooks him out of it. Charlie Bullis tries to get onto it. Doesn't really get the shot he wanted, but he's got another chance at it. There's 30 seconds. They know it's not going to be any good for them. Charlie's way over there on the far side by the Italian flag, I think. He does a lovely backhand. Here comes Hamish. Hamish goes for the huge shot and doesn't connect, nor does Luke. Minnie does. Minnie, at least, is going to put a little bit of polish on it for the Hotshots. Waits. Will take responsibility for them. He taps it in. He's going to look up, see if he can find a player running for him. There's a couple running. He's going to see if he can reach them. I don't think the shot was what he was hoping for. Didn't quite get the distance. And now he's having another go to move the ball up. Sam Clements trying to put pressure on him. Hamish sends the ball beautifully towards the middle. Luke's just got to tap it. Well played, the Hotshots. They deserve the opening goal. They've certainly been line hit in to the Hotshots. Hamish sends a strong shot up the field. He's going to try and come onto it himself. Look at that from Hamish. It's a cracking shot. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, it's got so much power on it. It's going to run over the back line and out of play, and the bell's gone for the play. Hamish waiting for the umpire to call play. He does. Hamish brings it in. Waiting for him is Sam Clements. Hamish looks to be changing direction. Look at that from Hamish. It's going to be in front of Luke Merrick, maybe. Looks like Rory Tory's going to be first over there, though. Rory gets the tail backhand up the middle of the field, turning onto it. Dave Bullis gets hooked out of it by Charlie Bullis. Luke Merrick picks it up, needs to keep it. Oh, it comes out behind him, and there's Rory Tory, picks it up. 30-second warning bell. What do we got here? We've got Hamish waits, tries to back it, runs into Rory. Bounces off the boards kindly for Rory. Rory picks it up beautifully. Rory coming across the field. Hamish can't get the ride off, and Rory can't hit it quite straight enough. Beginning of the fifth chukker, and bringing it in is Hamish. Sam moves towards Hamish. Hamish tries to go under the net to get it to Charlie. Charlie can't make the move, so Hamish is making the play himself. Hamish trying to escape from Sam. Doesn't manage it. Sam's still with him. Sam's still going with him. And Sam does enough to put him off. Dan Keating tries for the backhand. Dave Bullis gets a lovely backhand, and Rory Tory's onto it very quickly. Luke Merrick trying to put pressure onto Rory. Well played, Luke. Does enough. Minnie gets a bit of a backhand. Anyone turning? Dan Keating's there first. Dan gets the backhand. Hamish tries to meet it. Charlie Bullis does meet it. Come on, the Hotshots. Charlie Bullis now trying to go in the correct direction. Doesn't manage it. What's Hamish going to do? He's just going to get control of the ball. And now he's got Dave Bullis coming in to disrupt him. Well played, Dave Bullis. Hamish now looking. Sees he's got time. He turns it. Called play. And there they go. Hamish brings it in. He's going for the big shot. Has he got enough on it to reach Charlie? No, it comes off some ponies. Sam Clements, good little backhand towards the middle of the goal. Hamish going to turn onto it quickest. Brings it across. He's got Dave Bullis on the grey pony with Minnie behind him. Can Hamish get control of that pony? That's what he wants to do. He slows it down, looks up the field. Sam Clements does well to get in his way. Minnie needs to clear. Hamish is back onto it very quickly. He's got to get it off those boards. Couldn't do it. Charlie Bullis stops really quickly. Charlie now trying to go up the field. Minnie going to come in behind him, is she? Look at that lofted shot from Charlie. Up there in front of, unfortunately, the Hotshots. They chickened out of it. Dan Keating covering for Rory. Gets the penalty. Here comes Hamish. Hamish waits. Taps it up over the halfway line. Now he looks for the big shot. He's got the big shot. Has he got the direction? Somehow I doubt it because it's Hamish, and no, he hasn't. He's like a penalty in favour of the Hotshots, and very quickly Hamish brings it back into play. Minnie looking back. Is she going to get the pass? Charlie riding alongside Hamish. Hamish trying to get past Sam Clements. Oh, look at that from Charlie Bullish, sort of behind the pony there, but it's going to run well wide again. Charlie coming in behind him. Here he goes. Sam Clements goes right across the front of him. Hamish in a very strong position here. Has he scored? No, he hasn't. Charlie can't get the next shot. Minnie coming down the line allows Dave Bullis to come across in front of her, though. Dave Bullis still trying to get the ball up the field. He's got like 4 shots onto it, and that's a better one. Well played, Dave Bullis. Look at him on that grey. Is he really going to do this all on his own? He's going to show those Hotshots how you score a goal. There it is. No, Luke Merrick's going to get the backhand. Sam Clements is making a move on him. Luke sends it straight up the field. Luckily for Luke, though, see Rory there and decide against it. He's going to go for the runner. He's got one little tap. He's looking up. He's got Charlie right behind him. He suckers Sam into the foul, and now he's going to leave it for Charlie Bullis. Charlie looks at goal. Rory Tory sitting there patiently, meets it. Hamish tries to meet it. He does, and then teams aligned in front of Roger, though. In comes the ball to start the match off. And who comes out with it first? Sam Clements. Going to make the defensive play for the Masters. Tries to get the backhand. It's read very well, though, by Luke Merrick, who picks it up. He's going to have to turn the corner big time, though. What's he going to do? He's going to try and slow down the pony. He does very well indeed. Good control from him. He's backed up by Charlie Bullis. And Charlie's just moving the ball along the back line. He runs into his dad, though, Dr. Dave, who gets a little backhand. Hamish waits, the number 4 for the Hotshots, picks up the ball, moves it in front of Luke. It's pretty slow progress at the moment. Now he goes for the biggest shot. It's right in the middle of the field. Right, the teams are changing ends. So the Reds, the Masters, now head down towards the Jumbotron. And the Hotshots going up towards the vendors. I see Hawaiian Jim's Shaved Ice has joined us, so if you're feeling hot and thirsty, that's a jolly good place to go. Sam Clements trying to pick up the ball, the number 1, Dan Keating backing him up. Look at that shot from Dan Keating. Cracking shot from Keating. Hamish waits. I don't know what he was trying to do, but luckily Minnie Keating was there backing him up and clears the ball in front of Hamish now. Hamish has another chance to turn it upfield. There's an offsetting foul. And so basically a no foul. So the ball will get thrown in between the teams, and Roger does that well, coming out with it though. Luke Merrick, is it? No, that's Hamish waits. Hamish just needs to tap it, misses the tap, and the ball runs out over the back line. Get up the end and can hit the ball straight. That's what you have to do. Here comes Charlie Bullis, though, trying to respond very quickly for the Hotshots. It's underneath Rory Tory. Where is it now? Looks like Hamish now pushing it forward. Rory trying to take Hamish out. He wins the ride-off. Doesn't really get the shot he would want. Now Minnie Keating and Rory Tory. Rory comes up the field. Rory's going to have another go, is he? He fires it. He didn't get the cut he wanted. Minnie's going to take him out of play. Charlie Bullis is just going to make sure it goes over the back line. Ball in from the middle to the sidelines. No, we're going to start from the sidelines to the middle. And trying to pick it up. The 2 number 4s, Rory Tory and Hamish Waits, battling it out. Dan trying to get involved. Hamish gets the little under the neck, but Dan's there. Dan gets a lovely near side backhand, trying to get his Reds onto the attack. But Hamish sends an even bigger one straight back at him. Dan's going to try and get onto this line. He's got Minnie coming down at speed, but Dan does well. Dave Bullis picks it out the air, puts it across to the boards, bounces it off the boards. Charlie Bullis trying to get to him, and Charlie definitely... it came off a pony, And very quickly Charlie Bullis tries to move it forward. Rory Tory's there. Hamish fishes for it. Hamish might have got a shot towards goal. No, it squeaks out wide yet again. Another hit into. It doesn't really matter the 30-second bell because we'll play to the end. And Luke trying to pick it up, but Dave Bullis hooks him out of it. Charlie Bullis tries to get onto it. Doesn't really get the shot he wanted, but he's got another chance at it. There's 30 seconds. They know it's not going to be any good for them. Charlie's way over there on the far side by the Italian flag, I think. He does a lovely backhand. Here comes Hamish. Hamish goes for the huge shot and doesn't connect, nor does Luke. Minnie does. Minnie, at least, is going to put a little bit of polish on it. Rory going for the big shot. Didn't get what he wanted, but he's going straight for him. Now Dave Bullis is going to cross the line right in front of Luke Merritt. Luke makes the meet and Minnie does the work. Minnie now taking off. Look at the speed of that pony and Minnie Keating. All right, nice and easy, Minnie. Don't do the usual thing. That's better. Please tell me you didn't pull it wide. All right, Rory to take it. Looks like he's going to walk and hit it. There goes the hit. He's got the loft. Is it going straight? No, it runs out over the back. Important coming to a right. Umpire calls play. In comes Rory with it. He's looking upfield. He's got Charlie Bullis covering him. Rory unloads the shot. It's looking straight. Dave Bullis is onto it first, and Dave Bullis scores the goal. You see, all match. Here he comes. Is he going to go for the big shot? He is. He got some power on that. It's running along the ground. Dave Bullis trying to get to it. Hamish waits, and just gets a little touch on it. Now we've got Luke Merritt coming across the field. Dan Keating trying to get to him. Minnie coming in behind Luke. Dan Keating gets the shot. He must have fouled Minnie, but he got away with it. And now Rory picks it up. Rory's got another go at the goal in front of him. This time he gets the better shot. Look at the speed of Hamish. Hamish tries to get the hook, does well enough, but they leave the ball for Dr. Dave Bullis. He's over the top of it, but I think Sam Clements cleans up behind them, and Sam doesn't make a mistake. Nice, easy shot, just hens it ball, but Minnie was very quick to react and gets the shot away right in front of Charlie Bullis. Bullis trying to turn the corner. He does turn the corner. Can he keep going? Rory Tory comes against him. Rory meets it. Can't get another shot on it. Dan Keating fishes for it. Dan Keating going to push the ball. He's going to look upfield. Going to try and tap it up. Gets it to Sam Clements. Sam steals it in front of Hamish. Sam has a chance at goal. He just pulls it, but he's got plenty of time. One more shot from Sam. Sam just pushes it through the goal. Well played, Sam Clements. I like the way you did that. Rory just hit the ball down the length of your shadow, and that'll be good. Looking straight at the moment. Is it going to reach Keating or Bullis? Dave Bullis gets a touch on it. Not hard enough. I think Hamish is going to get there in time, but it comes off Dan's pony, and it's a goal for the Masters. That's looking good for them. 5-3. Support and coming to a right. Umpire calls play. In comes Rory with it. He's looking upfield. He's got Charlie Bullis covering him. Rory unloads the shot. It's looking straight. Dave Bullis is onto it first, and Dave Bullis scores the goal. You see, all match into the game. Rory Tory on that dark grey pony. Look at that. He tries to find somebody in the middle. He's got Dr. Dave going for it. Hamish takes out Dave Bullis. Now has control of the ball. And look at that backhander from Hamish. Runs into a few players, though. Charlie Bullis turns onto it very quickly, trying to get past Rory. Charlie just does a little shot. He hasn't got the direction he wants. He's trying to keep it in play, and it beats him over. He's not really putting the pressure on the pony. This is how you got to introduce them to the game. Rory's tapping the ball in across his goal mouth. Looks for the big shot. Nice lofted shot up towards the boards. Bounces off the boards and up the field. Hamish again controlling the ball. Does well. Unfortunately goes into Sam. Minnie gets a nice backhander. Charlie gets control of it. I don't think he really wanted to hit it that far, but he did. He's got Dan Keating trying to ride him off. Charlie leaves it for Hamish. Hamish, neat little play from Hamish. Now puts it right in front of Minnie. Minnie needs to cut it towards the middle. She does. She's got to get another shot on it. She's got the angle. No, she hasn't. Runs out over the back line. Two Reds going across the field, and Rory sees them. Puts it over there. Who's that? Sam Clements trying to get on the line. Hamish is there. Hamish hooks his stick. I think I hear a whistle, though. And again, Dave Bullis is making a move over this side, but Rory doesn't want to take advantage of it. He goes the other way. Dan Keating is over there. Maybe Rory will try and under the neck to pass it over to these reds, but he's had good attention from Charlie Bullis. Charlie couldn't get control of it though, still trying to get to it. And Rory holds his stick. All right, Rory Tory trying to go at speed, goes across the face of the goal, lofts that shot again over the top of everybody. Hamish is there, and he lofts it back on the near side. Dan Keating gets onto it. Minnie clears the way, lets her dad have a free shot. She crossed the line, so that's the best way to deal with it. Minnie now puts pressure on the dad, and the whistle goes. Don't know why for this time. Rory looking around. Dave comes across the front of the goal, Rory goes that way. He's going to try and put some speed on, but Charlie ain't going to fall for that. He's going to go with Hamish. He's going to go with Rory, rather. Rory gets the cane on it, puts the ball over the boards. So Rory goes across the face of his goal. Everybody now moving over to that side of the field. Not quite sure what that play was about because there was nobody over there waiting for him, and he's basically lost the ball. And the umpires have blown a whistle. Here he comes. Is he going to go for the big shot? He is. He got some power on that. It's running along the ground. Dave Bullis trying to get to it. Hamish waits and just gets a little touch on it. Now we've got Luke Merrick coming across the field. Dan Keating trying to get to him. Minnie coming in behind Luke. Dan Keating gets the shot. He must have fouled Minnie, but he got away with it. And now Rory picks it up. Rory's got another go at the goal in front of him. This time he gets the better shot. Look at the speed of Hamish. Hamish tries to get the hook, does well enough, but they leave the ball for Dr. Dave Bullis. He's over the top of it, but I think Sam Clements cleans up behind him, and Sam doesn't make a mistake. Rory Tory brings it in. Rory sends it quite far up the field. I like the way Charlie Bullis has turned onto the line, but he needs to pay attention to what's going on with the ball, and he wasn't. He leaves it for Rory Tory, the number 4. Rory's going to try and cut it. He gets a little touch, but not enough. And that's a better shot from Charlie Bullis. Minnie taking off at speed. Now she needs to take the dad out of the way. She does, leaves it for Charlie Bullis. Charlie, a little bit of speed going over to the far side underneath the Kiwi flag. Does brilliantly. Can he keep going, though? He leaves it on the boards there. Who's backing him up? It looks like Hamish. And then you got Luke Merrick, fishes it out. Luke Merrick continuing the attack for the Whites. Trying to get past Rory Tory. Rory gets in there. Rory on the near. Tory on the grey pony to bring it in. He sends Dave Bullis one way. A couple of people cover, so Rory goes the other. Going towards Rory is Charlie. Can Rory get past Charlie? Yes, I think he can. Rory coming through the middle. Doesn't manage it. Minnie did enough to put him off. Luke Merrick now trying to turn it. Dave Bullis trying to get over there. Is it on the boards? Yes, it is. Or is the whistle gone? I think the whistle has gone. So Rory sees Dan moving towards the middle. Sends the ball right towards Dan. There's Dave Bullis trying to get onto it. Bounces away from him. Dan Keating bounces away from him. We've got to have... That's well played from Charlie Bullis. He had nobody up front to hit it to. Backhand. Look at this. You've got Luke Merrick who's going to come onto it. It's Luke's line. He should have called off of it by Hamish, but he's going to play it. Now he's got Charlie making the move in front of him. Oh, and there goes the Hotshots. Well wide again. 2-4-5-5-7-2. Congratulations whoever won it. All right, hopefully you enjoy the tour. All right. Rory brings the ball in. Charlie Bullis led again, marking him. Well played, Charlie. Someone's got to turn onto that quickly. Looks like Dan Keating, shadowed by Minnie. Dan does enough and gets the backhand pass to Dave Bullis on the grey pony. Look at that. He puts it in front of Sam Clements, but Hamish has taken him out. Now Hamish moves to the backhand. Fantastic tail by Hamish. But Dave Bullis reads it first. Doesn't manage to make the shot. Coming onto it very quickly is Luke. Unfortunate play again. Rory having a lot of practice at hitting the ball in. Gets it up towards Dan Keating. Look at that. No love between them today. Minnie bumps him out the way. Gets the great backhander. Oh, turn onto that ball. Absolutely everybody turned onto that ball. And Rory, 9. In comes Rory. He's looking for the big shot straight off. Doesn't really connect as he would like, but it's still powerfully up the field. Luke Merrick trying to get to Dave Bullis. Dave Bullis just fishing away. Luke gets the hook. Hamish onto it. Hamish gets a nice backhand. Minnie didn't turn though. Dan Keating did. Charlie Bullis. They leave it for Minnie. Minnie's in behind him. Minnie sends the ball up towards Charlie. Where is it? She's got to bring it towards the middle now. She needs to turn it big time. She's going for the turn, didn't get it. Who's got the ball now? A little backhand by Sam Clements. He's having a really good game at number 1. A difficult position to play. Turning it now, the number 4 though. Hamish. Can Hamish do something with it? The 2 grey ponies. He's trying to get past Keating. He doesn't get past Keating. Charlie Bullish couldn't get the touch on it. Luke Merritt gets the touch, but puts. The game has really been played in the Masters half all match long. But they just cannot get it in the goal. Charlie does well, takes Rory out of it. Dan Keating, though, comes in very quickly behind Rory to take the ball on. Minnie rides him off. Where is it? It's on the boards. Has it gone over the boards? I think he comes. Going for the big shot, opens those strong shoulders open. Tries to get the ball, didn't quite get the loft he would like on it. Now we've got Charlie Bullis coming for the backhand. Gets the nice backhand right towards Luke Merrick. And Hamish waits, and Dan Keating fighting for it at the moment. Minnie right in behind them. Minnie now making the move for the pass, but unfortunately Hamish didn't take the ball with him. Sam Clements does well, turns first, gets the ball off the boards, but not far enough. We have Rory on Pegasus, I believe, trying to get the ball forward. Leaves it for Dave Bullis. Dave Bullis goes up in the air. Rory puts... He's tapping it this time. Didn't have the big hits he was looking for. Charlie Bullish covering him. Oh, he's turned right in front of a couple of people coming down the line. He got away with that one. He's having another go, though. He goes for the shot. Has he got the accuracy? I think he has not. Just, luck still. 6.5 minutes of this chucker to go. Rory goes out wide, waiting for it. It's Charlie Bullis. And you see how the number 1 goes to move on to... Oh, well played. Look at them. Oh, Rory's managed to fish it out. They're still trying to fight him. Charlie's going to get there in the end. Now it's underneath Rory, and the whistle goes again. Dave Bullis does indeed take it. It comes across the field. Coming at speed is Luke, trying to get the hook. He's going to put some more pressure on to Dave Bullis, though. Great defensive game by both teams, really. They're over the top of it. Hamish can't make the play. Minnie does make the play. And I think Rory comes right across the line. He does. Gets away with that one. And now we have Hamish gets the backhand. Hamish sends it up the middle. Unfortunately, Charlie gets in the way. Now Rory sends a pretty good backhand down towards Charlie Bullis. Dave Bullis. Dave Bullis beats Charlie. And the whistles go. Rory just hit the ball down the length of your shadow, and that'll be good. Looking straight at the moment. Is it going to reach Keating or Bullis? Dave Bullis gets a touch on it. Not hard enough. I think Hamish is going to get there in time, but it comes off Dan's pony, and it's a goal for the Masters. That's looking good for them. They're in attacking position now. New territory for them so far today. I don't think they've been in this half of the field. Rory trying to move forward. Goes for the under the neck. He's got the distance, but he overcut it. And Roger throws the ball in between them. And Sam Clements does very well to meet it and then hits the ball on the near side. But in defence is Luke Merrick. Gets the backhand, tails it. Nobody really anticipated. The Masters were onto it first. Now we've got Minnie Keating. Brilliant from Minnie. Steals it away from her dad. Can she get the angle? No, she's gone straight with it. It's going to be difficult for her. She does brilliantly to keep it in play. Passes it to to Charlie Bullis. Oh, I thought he had the line. Unfortunately, he didn't. Just